To summarize it, I would say it introduces a mechanism for Calldata pricing that distinguishes between transactions that use a lot of execution gas and those that don't use a lot of execution gas, but only use gas for Calldata. So you have those users that use the EVM for use cases like swapping tokens, doing DeFi stuff, sending around NFTs or ERC20s, restaking, prediction market, most of the potential use cases that require some computation being done in a smart contracts, they use execution gas. So they use gas within the EVM, let it be for operational, for opcodes like, for all the different opcodes, for storage and so on. And then you can also use gas for Calldata. And we basically look at the ratio between execution gas used and Calldata gas used. And if this ratio is below a certain threshold, your transaction will have to pay more for the Calldata. So transactions that are below the execution gas to Calldata gas threshold pay the current price, and all other transactions pay more. And this means that transactions that use Calldata primarily for posting data, which was done by rollups before we had 4844, they will pay more gas than today, whereas the average user will not even feel the EIP and should get away with paying the same prices as of today. And just as a rule of thumb, you can think about it in the following. For every 6 gas units spent on execution gas, 6 gas units on execution gas for every 0 byte and 24 for every non-zero byte. So this is the ratio, which basically says if you spend enough on execution gas, you get away with the same prices. If you don't, then you get higher prices. And this works with the following formula. The red part is what we already have today. So as of today, you basically pay the base cost, which is the 21K, and then you pay Calldata times the Calldata price, then everything you spend on execution plus the contract creation. This is kind of what you're charged today if you do a transaction. With the adjusted formula, we add this max condition and this second part of the max condition, which says Calldata times the higher Calldata price. And you you always pay the lower price, including the standard Calldata price, as long as it stays below Calldata times the higher Calldata price. And the rule of thumb here is if a transaction used at least around 60% of its gas for execution, then the costs will remain exactly the same.